cause she's up to no good unless you're prepared for a fight. Cause the witch has the power and it is witching hour, so you're better off elsewhere tonight. Witch among us, and she must be found before she burns this whole place to the ground. Away, away, away. Just stay out of the woods, cause she's up to no good unless you're prepared for a fight. Cause the witch has the power and so you're better off elsewhere tonight. Oh, oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Off the Grill podcast, the only show that has been referred to as a triple penetration of knowledge, humor, and timelessness. It's great to be here, folks. I know you're happy to be here as well. Let's do another show. Why not, right? Okay. But before we get into all that, I have to thank my sponsors. Off the Grill podcast is brought to you by Casey Anthony Trash Bags. So tough, even a toddler couldn't tear them. And Big Bold Corn. Corn on the cob so big, you need two hands. When you think mouthful of fun, think BBC. Oh, baby. And now, back to the regular Twitter address. It's fun. Weird, wild stuff, huh? Oh, Billy Bean in the chat. Oh, saucy man meets his. Good to see you, Billy. Happy to have you. And a man they call Sack. This is what's going on in Saucyburg. Not a whole lot. Misery is normal, especially since yesterday was the Sunday kickoff for the 2021 NFL season. Both the Jets and the Bills lost to teams that, in my estimation, are inferior. We'll get into that in a little while, I think. I don't think we'll start off with that. Perhaps we should. I don't know. I'll say this right off the bat. I'm not happy about it. Fuck it. Let's get into it. How the Jets lost to the fucking Carolina Panthers, regardless of the fucking talent on both sides of the ball. The Carolina Panthers, led by Sam fucking Darnold, beat the Jets. I hate to say it, but I have to because it's fact. We lost. And we had a whole bunch of injuries in the process. So, you know, I mean, Zach Wilson did look good. Zach Wilson looked terrific, even though he constantly had like fucking 4 or 5, sometimes as many as 11 Panthers defensive players in his face. One time there was actually 15 guys about to fucking hit him before he threw the ball away. I don't know how that happened. I don't know why there wasn't a penalty. But it was ridiculous. Obviously, that's, hyperbole. But constant pressure. The offensive line really isn't any better. Mekhi Becton looks fucking fat and slow. And he got hurt. And it's odd that once he got hurt, that offensive line looked better than it did without him. And he's, 1 year ago was a first-round pick. And he looked nasty last year. Last year he looked fantastic. He was one of the lone bright spots about that season. This year, not so much. And it's great because he's a sprained MCL. He'll be out 4 to 6 weeks. And as a man that struggles with his diet and conditioning himself, having a built-in excuse to not do shit for 4 to 6 weeks is not good. Honestly, they might as well just fucking write him off till after week 12. Like, even after he's back, the MCL sprain is all taken care of. He's got to have an arthroscopic surgery, clean some shit up too. But just leave him out to at least week 12. Make him get back into shape. Just basically, hey, fatty, you're injured until you can move fast, or at least fast for your size, because you look like shit. They're just fucking blowing by him yesterday. Elijah Vera Tucker, another first-round pick from this year, didn't look great, but this was pretty much his first NFL action. So that's to be expected. I think he'll improve pretty quickly. The rest of that offensive line's pretty terrible. For some reason, they started George Fant at right tackle instead of Morgan Moses, who is better. I don't get that. Morgan Moses, even though he hasn't had all the off-season OTA bullshit, is just a better physical talent. There's literally zero reason he should sit in favor of George Fant. Fant's a great swing tackle. He's actually solid as a backup. If you got to send someone out like they did yesterday. Once they moved Fant to the left side and brought Moses in, the protection did get better. But what are you going to do? That defense is pretty bad outside of the sack. That's not Master Chef dummy, but okay, I don't care about that. Fuck off. It's Hell's Kitchen, sweetheart. Anyway, yeah, so the defense looked bad outside of the defensive line, which always looks good. CJ Mosley was fine, but this I never expected this to be like a good season for us. So, I'm not heartbroken at the loss. I expected us to beat fucking Panthers, but this team looks worse on the field than it even does on paper. It doesn't look great on paper. But that's enough about the Jets. As far as the Bills go, Brian Daboll needs to pull his fucking head out of his ass and call a game the way he called it last year during the regular season. All right? This ain't the time to get cute. You need wins. You could pull all that bullshit out of your bag in the playoffs when you fucking need to. But right here, right now, win some fucking games. Just stop with the little designed fucking QB runs up the middle for 2 yards. Call pass plays and let Josh Allen do what Josh Allen does. All right? He is part running back after all. The Bills' defense looked pretty nasty on the D-line. They constantly had Ben Roethlisberger under pressure. Oh, Rapist Burger, sorry. Whoops. Am I going to get sued for that? Who gives a shit? What are they going to take? Seriously. Fucking bring it on. I don't care. I just hope nothing happens to your lovely home. That's all. Bills defense didn't look too bad. Like I said, they look really great on the line again. The linebackers are strong there. Even their secondary's pretty fantastic, other than fucking Levi Wallace. Levi Wallace has been bad since he entered the league. I do not understand how 3 or 4 years later they still haven't found a better fucking player to play the other side of the fucking D line. Like he's fucking bad. He's bad enough to where you would expect a guy of that fucking talent level to be a Jets starting cornerback. But what are you gonna do? I mean, I'll tell you what you should fucking do is get a different cornerback. Anyone. Try someone else fucking there. The kid sucks. He's awful. Billy's bringing up the Packers. God, that was beautiful. That was beautiful for several reasons, that game. I think Saints beat the Packers. It was like 30. I don't remember the score. Yeah, 38-3. I was right. Saints won 38-3 over the Packers. Jameis Winston threw 5 touchdown passes. And like no receiver had more than like 3 receptions or some shit like that, at least at one point in the game, which really helps fucking back my point up that Drew Brees was a system quarterback and only deserves to go in the Hall of Fame because he does unfortunately have the stats. The numbers look good. He's got the Super Bowl victory, Super Bowl MVP too, I believe. I would tell him to go fuck off, but you know. Just like you can't fucking put someone in the hall with bad stats just because they played for shitty teams, you know. You can't not put him in just because he's a system quarterback. Fuck Drew Brees, by the way. Just had to get that out of the way. Yeah, but it was nice to see old fucking Aaron Rodgers. He throws his little hissy fit and then, you know, still ends up just coming back to the team because he's a pussy and he's got no fucking spine. And they lost badly to the point where they just fucking sat Rodgers to see what they had with Jordan Love. And they didn't have much. You know, I mean, 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. What was he going to – I mean, I guess he could have tried to score, but I don't care, man. Stupid. Oh, fuck you, Sack. Fuck you. Billy says he's going to come back looking like the Fridge Perry from the 80s Bears. Fucking better not. Jamie in the chat, what's up? Yeah, Sack says, who you got winning Master Chef tonight? The Heroic Trenton, Fat Hillbilly Cunt 1, or Fat Hillbilly Cunt 2? As long as – I mean, Trenton needs to win. But I'll actually be upset if it's not the blonde chick in like the finals with him. Or are they doing that same thing like they did last season where they all compete? No, they have to fucking whittle it down to 2, don't they? I don't fucking remember. Jesus Christ. They've changed the fucking setup of that show. Regardless, Trenton better win or Gordon Ramsay's going to lose his fucking country. And I'm sorry, Gypsy Warrior, if you're listening or when you listen or whatever. If Trent doesn't win, you're going to have to fucking move to Ireland or something and hang out with fucking Sean McManus because I ain't standing for that shit. That kid is a fucking prodigy and he needs to be nurtured by Ramsay. And these fucking broads aren't that good. Especially, what's her face there? The smushed fucking rotten tomato faced broad, whatever the fuck her name is. I forget it. I just hate her. The blonde one I don't really have anything against. I think her name's Emily. Maybe it's not. The fuck do I know? I don't. Or no, Bryn. No, Bryn's gone. I don't. Who cares? I could just look it up. I don't care. Trent better win. That's all I'm saying. You fucking cocksucker, Gordon. I'll come for you. That doesn't sound nearly as threatening as I meant it. I'll come for you, Daddy. Ugh. Let's move on. Devon Graham, how are you? Says your cousin's name is Trinidad. Well, it looks like someone can't read. Bill's Mafia for life. People saying hello. Billy says it was so pretty. Rodgers and his interception starting to look like. Shut the fuck up! You don't ever compare that fucking closeted homosexual, hates his entire family. Well, his entire family hates him, piece of shit, to the fucking Lord and Savior of this country, Mr. Brett fucking Favre. It's adorable that you said hissy fit. No one said hissy fit. Oh, Lauren. Hello, Lauren. Stick around. You might actually enjoy today's show. No, you won't. But stick around. You'll like the end of it. Anyway. Totally unrelated, but speaking of end of the show, 2 weeks in a row, folks, we got a package. Yeah, I don't care. Shut up. He also played 60 years. You quiet. Quiet your mouth. You fucking probable Cowboys fan. I don't remember who you like. Speaking of unboxing, I'm going to show this one off first. Just well before then. But I don't know. It's hard to make this come through. But this is the Robin mug. So now I officially have the entire collection, which is fine, I guess. It wasn't hard to get one, and it wasn't expensive either. So, good. Fuck, man. I don't know. What else? I put my phone away. That had all my fucking notes. Smart. Talked about that. So, yeah, yesterday I spent some time with the homies in the Scarecrow Show. Hung out with family. Ate some really delicious macaroni and cheese. The event was catered, yes, I have to tell you. Oh, my God. Billy, we'll get to that in a second. I'll stop treating you so poorly. I didn't know that you had to grow up like that. I'm sorry, man. So sorry. Anyway, but after that, we watched the Bills game, and some of the 4 o'clock game for us was Chiefs and Browns, and then we headed right on down to North Tonawanda to a bar called Stamps, where John, the drummer from Scarecrow Show, also plays drum for a band called the Dreadnecks. Or it's just Dreadnecks. I don't know if they get real pissy about that. I don't care either, frankly. I'm trying to put them over so they can bite their fucking tongue. It was a good show. I think I'd seen them before, but I don't think John was in the band yet. Him being in the band actually makes things better because he's such. I mean, he's competent is kind of an insult because he's much more than that. But his level of I don't care. I haven't played the songs in 20 years, and then still going on stage, he's still better than fucking pretty much anyone out there. So. But it's fun to see him get to play different kinds of shit too. Because I mean, he could put a lot of different fills or whatever into whatever rock or punk or metal shit he does. But these guys are, fuck. I wish I had written it down. I had a pretty solid comparison. It's like an amalgamation of some different shit. I'm not gonna play. I don't know a song to play for you, but it's like. It's like if you took the goddamn Gallows and then added a Freddie Mercury. That's maybe not accurate. I don't know. But like their front man is incredibly charismatic, and other than the fact that his knees are going to be completely shot in like 2 years because he just like jumps on and off the fucking stage all night. I think he's really good. He's funny. They're funny enough. Sometimes he kind of fucking enters that, like, all right, you're trying a little too hard. You're doing a little too much, but it was fun. It was actually a lot of fun. Like I said, especially to hear John like play different beats and kind of shit. I like the band a lot. Their fucking bass player is kind of cool because he looks like me if I had long hair and wore overalls and also still was bald, but just like here, which I think I'd be fine with that. Yeah, I guess check them out if they're on Facebook or wherever the fuck. I'm sure you could find their music on YouTube. Perhaps I'll throw a link down below after the show's over. Don't count on it, but perhaps I will. But to get back to this, Billy says he grew up in a Raiders house in Dallas. Now tell me that isn't a bad football season. Woo! And Billy says he takes the ABC approach to football, anybody but the Cowboys. Jamie says, I did say hissy fit. No, I didn't. And Billy says, the singer sounds like Maynard from Tool. Needed a hip replacement at 40. Yeah, I'd say that's probably right. But they got like the fucking washboard that he plays. That's kind of, you don't see that too much, and it doesn't like, it fits the fucking music. It's not just some, look, how ironic is this? I could play a washboard or whatever the fuck. Oh, speaking of washboards, has nothing to do with washboards, but I finally fucking found this. They're selling this near me now. The Coca-Cola Zero Sugar Cherry. Oh, yeah. Delightful. Holy shit. That one literally just tastes like cherry Coke, man. That's impressive. And also, I found this. This I've been looking for quite a long time. A little Diet Barks. That's not as good as I was hoping, but it's also a diet soda, not a zero sugar. Fucking deal. I don't know. Oh, fucking Jess Graham in the chat. Better late than never there, Hoss. And then Cable Channel 11. That's also Jess. He's confusing himself. And us. Stop it. Oh, boy. What else do we got? I talked about that. I blew through those. That's cool. Yeah, we got the NFL's back tonight with the Ravens Raiders. When the fuck did they decide that they only need one Monday night game? That's fucking ridiculous. Monday is the first Monday of the season is for sleeping or going to sleep at like 3 a.m. when the NFL is finally done. Billy says, it sounds like a band I knew as a teen /20 called Hillbilly Orchestra. More a southern rock /metal group, but had the jug and washboard. Yeah, I wish that's the one thing, man. I was missing the jug. That's like the only thing I could fucking. Shut up. Leave me alone. Fuck, man. I swear to God, every week. While I'm doing the show, everyone and their mother's fucking yapping. Hey, what's going on? Here's a thing you don't care about. The rest of the week, not a fucking word from anyone. Guess that's life in the big city. Speaking of life in the big city, Sasha's going to see Tim Dillon again. Cool. Good. I guess that was actually important. My sister's brother's cousin's aunt died. No, I don't know. Who would that? My sister's brother, which would be me? I don't know. Yeah, but you're just reaching out to try to grab a hold of something, and I don't appreciate that, Lauren. You have to ask. Devon Graham says, "Got to make room for Monday Nitro. Monday Night Nitro. They never called it that, bro." No, they don't. No, we don't. That hasn't been a show in 20 goddamn years. Fuck, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. God damn it! Someone remind me before I kill myself on screen. YouTube's gonna pull this right now. Fuck. Will this help? Oh, I saw. Yeah, Nicki Minaj is spreading bullshit now. Apparently, somewhere in Trinidad, some guy got an STD. Balls. Fuck. Let's just pull up the old tweet here. I didn't save it for you guys because I suck. But the tweet reads as, "My cousin in Trinidad, get it, won't get the vaccine because his friend got it and became impotent. His testicles became swollen. His friend was weeks away from getting married. Now the girl called off the wedding. So just pray on it. And make sure you're comfortable with your decision, not bullied." Well, that last part of that last sentence I agree with. Come up with your own fucking conclusion and go with that. But whatever. Like that whole fucking... Obviously, some dude in Trinidad just got an STD and lied about it, right? I mean, that hasn't been fucking brought up anywhere else. Like, yeah, my balls got huge. Or my balls got really small. Whoa. So this has not been verified, as far as I know, by anyone other than sources say that Urban Meyer is considering resigning as head coach of the Jaguars, saying his heart's just not in it. That's interesting. Very interesting. Which, continues to highlight what a fucking shithead Urban Meyer is. I lost. I quit. Fucking my heart all of a sudden. Only because I'm not winning everything and I'm not allowed to cheat anymore. Fuck him. I hope he does fucking leave, piece of shit. He sucks. And so does Trevor Lawrence. I can't wait till that kid busts. Lawrence says implied consent is still consent. I'm gonna go ahead and put a Visited by Voices shirt in my store. And on the back it says implied consent is still consent. On the back there. I think I said that. Oh. Somebody doesn't like Nicki Minaj. I don't mind her. She's fucking better than Cardi B. And I kind of find her quite attractive. I like Nicki Minaj. I'm not a fan of her music, I'll be honest. I don't know her political takes for the most part. I just, I get that little stir in the old, in the jockeys, as it were, when I see her. But that's all. Oh, Mr. Bombastic. How are you, sir? Good to see you. A lot of ums. I thought I had like an actual show to fucking scream about this week. Apparently I don't. I mean, I can, humble brag. Got a whole lot of shit coming up this September. We go to see Jim Norton later this month for like the 4th or 5th time, I think. Going to see Tim Dillon in November. I think I said earlier that was this month. That is not. That's November. I'm excited about that. I've seen him, but getting to see him closer and what I'm imagining is probably a better setup venue will be nice. What else? We got AEW on the 29th. They're coming to Rochester. I'm pretty fucking excited about that, actually. For a couple reasons. I mean, one, there's CM Punk. Yeah, Bryan Danielson. Adam Cole is good. You know, Ruby Soho, excuse me. I really hope she's there. Plus, I've read kind of, not spoilers, but I've read about, potential happenings. Like if Bray Wyatt or the former Bray Wyatt were to debut in AEW, it'd likely be in Rochester, the hometown of Brody Lee, rest in peace. So that'd be fucking fantastic to be in the building for that. I don't think it'll happen. I'm not sure if it will have been 90 days at that point. I don't think. I guess I'm not going to look that up now because I don't really care. Jonathan says AEW needs to move to Mondays. I disagree. They shouldn't move to Mondays because there's no reason to. They've got a fucking sweet slot on Wednesdays. You know, everyone fucking that watches it's going to know about it already. They never have to ever deal with fucking with football because football is never played on Wednesday. I think fucking it's a great move to just stay where the fuck they are. And even their Friday show goes on after SmackDown. It's not direct competition. Because let's face facts, it doesn't matter how bad WWE gets, they'll never go out of business unless like whoever buys it just folds the company and just says, yeah, or we'll license out our existing video library or whatever the fuck. So it doesn't matter. It's a waste of time. You're gonna have to reestablish yourself on a Monday. It's a dumb move. Learn from the past. It worked one time. It ain't gonna work again. And TNA found out quickly how much it won't work. But regardless, Dan Shine in the fucking chat. Hello, sir. This is Adam Cole. It's changing the business, baby. Well, that's probably a little far, but I'm actually liking him in AEW the little bit he's been there, mostly because even though he's with the Elite, he's just like a badass fucking dude, He's not jerking off other than that like stupid fucking Young Bucks kiss at the end of All Out. But hey, Roldy. John says AEW eyed far from TNA. I know you mean is, but I had to point out you said eyed. And there you go, correcting it. Perfect. It's better than TNA. But TNA had some fucking pretty solid momentum at the end of 2009 that was snuffed out. I mean, in part because they brought Bischoff and Hogan in, but also because they went against fucking WWE. It didn't work. Don't try it. There's no fucking. The reward is very slight, like because you're not going to fucking put them out of business. It's just not going to happen. But Benze just got out of Malignant. I'm going to watch that later tonight, so shut the fuck up. Dan says WWE is stale, but they are as profitable as ever. Once their TV deals run out, they are going to start suffering a bit more. Sure, but that's down the line. And Jonathan says AEW possibly is the best roster in wrestling, and that's just not fucking true. Like any of the good guys that are there now were in the WWE at some point in the last 15 years. And also, the Young Bucks is a fucking negative, so that actually works against them. And so does like Joey Janela and fucking Marco Stunt. And there's a lot of those like it's just not. It's a great. I'm not trying to shit on them, but it seems like you're putting too much on them. You got the pussy on a pedestal, as they say. Rody said, I just want to drop in and say Adam Cole's best work would be as a power bottom for the Bucks. All right, and he is blocked. Ben Grimm said, Adam Cole would be a great heel manager. Why hasn't anyone thought of it? What a fuck. Oh, my God. Man, I was a Bruce Pritchard apologist for years. And he has done good shit in the past. It's not to be discounted. He has nothing to offer in 2021. Him and John Laurinaitis both need to fucking go. Vince needs to go too, frankly. Dan says AEW is going to be in striking distance sooner rather than later. They won't destroy WWE, but the wind is at their back right now. And yeah, of course. Like that's within 2 years, I think, unless something drastically changes in the WWE, AEW will be the number one wrestling company. And it's not even so much what they're doing right. It's WWE is doing literally everything wrong. You know, so it's like as long as AEW continues just to stay out of their own way, which it seems finally they're doing, you know, they're not pushing fucking Joey Janela. They're not, you know. I mean, they need to get the Young Bucks off the fucking TV because that's go away heat, I think, with most people that aren't fucking like dorky PWG fans. They're not likable. They're not good heels. They just suck. Yeah. Cable Channel 11 said, how was Texas Frightmare? Did you run into any of the gang? Speaking to Ben. Ben says he hung out with Jay and the faggot for some of the weekend. That sounds kind of cool and kind of awful. Yeah, Dan says, I'm sure the second that was pitched, referring to Adam Cole being the heel manager for Keith Lee. It's pitched to him, his mind was made up for sure. If it wasn't already, I mean, he gets to go to fucking AEW and be with his girlfriend, you know, full time. But whatever. Hey, Corey Ross, what's up, bro? What's up, everyone? Sorry I'm late. Just finished a very special Boy Meets World. Channel 11 says, oh my, saucy. Yeah. I don't know. Shit, man. So, Ben, did you get a nice smooch from Jay or what? I'm just curious to know, you know. Let's see what we got going on here. It says for you, but it never is. Oh, Raw's on. Yeah, there's nothing here that even, like, seems kind of interesting. I mean, I guess I haven't talked about it, but also who gives a shit? Looks like Halloween Kills is coming to Peacock. What I will say about that is great. You know. Wait, how the fuck did you get In and Out? Are there In and Outs in Texas? And since when? We all Christian Hannah in the chat here. It says sexually transmitted. That's how Christian was born. weird. Oh, yeah, but Halloween Kills being on Peacock, I guess that's good. From a media viewing standpoint, it's not good for theaters at all. It also now is kind of annoying. We waited an entire extra year to see this fucking thing, for better or worse, whatever the fuck it's going to be. Just to then be told, yeah, now it's back in theaters, or it's back fucking just, it'll be streaming. It's fine. Oh. In-N-Out has been in Texas for a while. I did not know that. I had no clue. I thought that was just some West Coast gay shit, and because I hate it. I think it's fucking awful. Yeah, Jonathan is correct, though. Smooch does equal reach around. Corey says, no, the one where Sean's dad comes back. I think he really was watching Boy Meets World. They showed some footage from Terrifier 2, said it's coming out in February. Also, it's going to be like 2 hours. Why? 2 hours and 20 minutes for what? It doesn't need a fucking second movie, first off. And it certainly doesn't need a second movie that's 2 hours and 20 minutes long. Are you fucking serious? Kill yourselves. Seriously. Not you guys here watching. I'm talking about the fucking creators of that garbage. Roller says it's terrible. Whataburger is better. Correct. You are correct, sir. Fuck that Art the Clown bullshit. Woo! Oh, yeah. Check this out. I got this the other day. This came in. I think this is cavity colors. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But this is glow in the dark, too. I don't think it'll work. So I can't show you because even if I shut these lights off here, the screen will make it too bright for that to work. But rest assured, it does actually look really fucking sweet in the dark. Ben says the creators are all Jersey people. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Not everybody, most people in Jersey suck. But I still like the state. I like the things they offer. Speaking of that, I do have some Taylor ham on the way. Fuck yeah. That should be here this week. Doesn't matter to you guys, but and that might blow the diet out of the water. Badass shirt, thank you. Jonathan says I got a pretty wild purple Halloween shirt at Wally World. That's interesting. Purple. Let me see if I can find this bitch. Nope, that ain't it. Like Halloween, like the movie. What's purple? The shirt's purple? Or is it just like the Halloween season? It's kind of like little cute ghosts or whatever. I can't find it, and I'm not trying any harder than I just did. So, Billy says, check out Little Punk People. That's the YouTube channel of the kid from Terrifier 2. He's big into music, and King Buzzo from the Melvins is King Buzzo from the Melvins is his uncle, so he gets decent guests. Jonathan says he'll send me a picture. Cool. Okay. Fucking name. Yeah, so as far as that goes, Shirley Temple's daughter was in Melvins, I'm pretty sure. Like the late 80s. And Ben says he got to watch Baby Oopsie live with director Bill Butler sitting right next to him. That's cool. That's fucking... I mean, I don't give a shit about Baby Oopsie, but to be able to do that with that director is kind of cool. Balls and stuff. I don't know. Anyway, that's good. You like that? Let me clear my throat out for you guys some more. I think I'm getting a chest cold. Oh, by the way. You like Terrifier, okay? Well, I mean, listen, you've in the last couple weeks, you've come up with a lot of bad opinions, so you better watch it there, Jess. You're on the shit list. Ben Gibbs says Bill Butler from the TCM3 panel also. Yep. Solid. Fuck. Thought I had one more thing, but I guess not. Might as well call this an early one. I'm kind of interested in this fucking Monday Night Football matchup, so you still gotta get an hour or so out of me. Let's see, was that short picture here? No. Oh, Dan, thanks for sharing things around. Regardless, we got the old box here. Lauren, you still here? I hope so. You're gonna like this. You're gonna like it a lot. Or you won't. I don't know, but I think you will. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got a couple things this week. I think that shirt came in within the last several days, so this is part of it. But first up, we got this little ditty called Snarl by, what does that say? Can you guys read that? What does that say? Lorne Dykeson. Loren. No, obviously, Lauren Dixon. I believe these are all fucking new prints. These paperbacks. Got that little Visited by Voices production label there. Check that out. Nice and blurry for you. But it says, welcome to Eastern Glen. It's a town like so many others. White picket fences, Sunday service at 9. They roll up the sidewalks at 10. There's one thing that makes the town different, though. Decades ago, the town fathers brokered a deal with a pack of monsters that live on the outskirts of town. It's a pack that works. Mostly. Yeah, it says Lorraine Dykeson is a fantastic author. Cable Channel 11 says, I've been curious about Snarl. I might have to ask for that from Santa for Christmas. Yeah, this one is, I think this is the cheapest of the bunch, at least that I saw. So that one, I think that was one of them was like $10. Might have been that one. It might not have been that one. Dan says Snarl is a fun werewolf story. Jess says he loves Lorraine Dykeson. Who doesn't? She's terrific. So next up, Ragdoll Visited by Voices, Collected Short Stories, Volume 1 by Lorraine Dykeson. Visited by Voices collects 11 dark stories by the author of the novels Blue Eel, Snarl, The Lifeless, and Eternal Unrest. Challenging the perceived boundaries of genre, Lauren Dixon guides the reader across the wide range of emotional states that constitute modern horror fiction's foundations. From suspense to shock, gallows humor to moral malaise, somber regret to outrageous revenge fantasy and beyond. Far, far beyond. Next Gen says, hello, Mr. Sauce, and hello, YouTube. It's time! It's saucy time? What was I saying? I lost my train of thought, motherfucker. Oh, Billy says, so it's The Village, but real monsters. Sounds like it. I don't know. I haven't read it. I just bought it. Shut up. Oh. That is interesting. Let's take a quick moment to... No. God damn it. Why is this happening? Did they fucking change? I don't... There we go. Now it's working the way I wanted it to. Good. So y'all won't take a look at that there. That is the shirt in question. That does look kind of cool. I'm sure I won't have one that fits my fat ass, but I'm happy for you nonetheless, Jonathan. I'm a little envious. So yeah, it's Visited by Voices. Collected Works. The next up, ladies and gentlemen, The Lifeless. Speak of the devil. Another Lorraine Dykeson classic. Outcasts and misfits, kids just trying to navigate the art of growing up. Bullied and bruised, every day has the making of a nightmare. But on a chilly October morning, a bizarre terrorist attack in the city across the river will turn their teenage angst into a desperate struggle for survival. Most of the school is dead, and more dangerous than ever. Ooh. That's cool. That might be the first one I read. I bought all these blind, of course, but yeah. And then last but not least, Eternal Unrest. An ancient conspiracy, an unending bloodlust, and eternal unrest. Get it? Under intense aerial assault by the German Luftwaffe, the Brit. Oh, they fucked up the back of your book, Lauren. I'll point it out. Luftwaffe, the British Museum. Maybe I'm dumb, but the British Museum charges archaeologist Priscilla Stuyvesant, with the safe passage of some of their most precious artifacts to America. But 3 of those antiquities have unfinished business. Trapped at sea with reanimated assassins from ancient Egypt and under Nazi threat, the crew of the Limpkin are about to discover that terror is timeless. You own that one. Eternal Unrest is his mummy story. Next Gen says, my wife already finished that one. I need to get some signatures on some books next go around. There you go. Well, Lauren doesn't know how to sign. He can leave his mark, which is just an X. So you just go ahead and do that down. Or do that yourself. Cable Channel 11 says, now I want a picture of him with that shirt off. I can't help you with that, buddy. That is, pardon me, that is totally up to you guys to get that fucking negotiated. Next Jet says, calm down, 11. This is a family show. And Roldy's bringing up shit that I was going to bring up on my own time. But since I am going to wrap this up, we'll bring it up now. If you guys want to hop over to offthegrill.store, you can pick up the newest in the Off the Grill line. The NWO mock-up or send-up, whatever the fuck, the OTG fucking t-shirt. Keep an eye out. I mean, grab this one for sure, but keep an eye out because there may be some variants in the future. Maybe. I don't know. But I do want to thank Roldy for that because he did help me with the design. So, once again, that's badass. Thank you, Next Gen. Offthegrill.store. Should get you everything you need. Now, that was my shoulder. If you heard that, if you didn't, my shoulder cracked. And along with that, patreon.com/offthegrill podcast. I just released for the masses a kind of sneak preview of the Sauce Watches show. The new one for the Patreon will be up either Tuesday or Wednesday. At worst, that's easy to do, so I have no problem actually giving you a date on that. Talking Horror will be back sooner than later. Keep your eyes peeled for another couple OTG food reviews. It's not because of anything you people said. It's just because certain fucking companies are putting out weird things that I need to try. So that's that. For now, I do think that I am all done. Oh, no, one more thing I forgot. Well, 2 more things. We'll do this first. I do want to thank all my patrons: Big Crack Rock, Christian Hannah Horror, S'mores Indoors, Nick Ridza, Jay the Stingray, Jess Graham, Orc145626, Daniel Shine, Lauren Dixon, Mr. Bombastic, Retrocac, The Daily Ghost, Slaughterport, and Ben Yukinevich. Man, one more thing.
The faggot of the opera.
That's all for me, though, folks. Thank you all for being here and watching. Thank you for watching in the future. If you didn't catch this live, all that shit, offthegrill.store, patreon.com/offthegrill podcast. As always, Iris loves you.